live. You've seen this guy before, it's Luke, but we got this guy. He's like a stranger right now. Like, I'm not sure who this
I
is.
know. It's like people forget you these days with all the social media and everything out there. They can go like find stupid people to watch all the time. So there's no need for me to really come on, but here I am.
Here he is in spite of all that. And so, Sketchy, the last couple of weeks, man, like when you weren't here, I've been filling in special guest appearances. And I can tell you, and I'm sure anyone that's tuning in now can tell you, there has not been one guest that can even approach your level of sketchiness.
It's an acquired taste, one, and it takes many, many years of doing nothing and being sketchy to accomplish what I've accomplished so far.
There's no doubt. No one's going to argue that. We are glad you are back. Jen, Michelle, Denise, thank you for checking in, being the first people to put a check mark in there. Everybody that's coming in, drop those comments. If you haven't already, hit the share button, share it to your profile, share it to a tailgating group or somewhere out there to spread the good
word. Yeah, share it to your private pages out there, everywhere. Just share
it. Oh, Eric just gave a quote. People don't give quotes much. He said, "You were looking live, Brent."
Hey, very nice from Brent Musburger. That's hilarious. By the way, Luke, do you notice that the tummy looks a little smaller? Is it noticeable?
I don't know. I want to let the people at home, like if we're starting to get into physical appearances and determining whether, are you saying, do you feel like you've lost weight? Did you have a tummy
tuck? Two things. Well, actually, tummy tucks are not covered by insurance. So I told them I had a hernia. So when you tell them you got a hernia, they got to go in there, right? And they got to sew some stuff up, patch it together. So really, I got a tummy tuck for free. Well, it wasn't free. I had to pay the copay, but nonetheless, tummy got smaller after this procedure. Luke, they went in there and I told them, they said, you have a hernia. So after the surgery, after I woke up and I'm still groggy and everything, the doctor said, no, you didn't have one hernia. You had 3 hernias. Oy. So just like everything in life, I overdid it with the hernias.
overdid it. But you're back. Are you feeling 100 or how are you feeling now?
Yeah, no, I feel 100%. I can't lift anything over 10 pounds for 6 weeks, so I'm milking that for all it's worth. So I don't do any chores around the house. I can't lift the trash to take it out. I can't do laundry. So I'm just, I lay around pretty much, and I'm just like, I ring the little bell, and I'm like, I need something for now. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'm like, it's people at home probably being like, Sketch, it doesn't sound like much has changed in your life. Not picking up everything, laying around, asking stuff. That sounds pretty
people to cater to me. Yeah, no, it's pretty much same old. Now that I think about it.
Good stuff. All right, everybody out there, this live show, our giveaway is going to be for a set of fire starters, and they're from the grand prize giveaway that's going on. Let me go ahead and pop it over here if you haven't seen it.
Ooh, excited.
WARMBOND, all one word, a new square dual air chamber fire pit that you can do add-ons like a grill, even wheels on the bottom of it so you can make it get around easier. So new that like whoever wins the fire pit is going to have it before I do to do any testing on it.
But no way.
So
hey, it looks pretty large. What are the dimensions on this thing?
I think it's like a 20 to 22 inch like circumference out there in regards to the opening.
Oh yeah, so it's like maybe a couple of feet. So that's pretty large actually. So it's all portable, right?
Oh yeah, no, like I said, it looks like it's to me. I say stylish, sleek, and they like no fire pit is smokeless if you're running like with wood. Like I know people say that, I know brands say that. Like you can reduce the smoke a lot, but again, it's not smokeless. So just to be fair, but again, this
is true. We gotta be accurate with our marketing.
No doubt. So
sorry, I'm off to the side here, so let me see. I'm gonna scoot this way a little bit. There we go. All right, better.
Most movement you've done all day, folks.
There, that's better. I hope I don't pop a stitch here.
That would not be good on our live show. But again, it's live, so there's no telling what could happen this evening.
If anybody has issues with blood, just turn away right now.
Oh, good. Yeah. So again, fire pit, There's a link to that giveaway. It's at the top of our page. You can find it on Twitter. You can find it on Instagram. You can enter from any of the platforms to get on there, and you get more entries for different actions on there too. The link's also over in the sidebar in the comment section for it. So after the show, make sure you go get those entries over there. All right.
Cool. And when is this giveaway, Luke, for the Fire Pit?
Fire Pit is going on right now. So it started on Monday, and so it's a 2-week giveaway. So 2 weeks from this past Monday, we will pick a winner on the show.
Very nice.
Yep. So with all that being said, fire pits. Actually, when's the last time you were around a fire pit?
So the last fire pit that I was around, other than our neighbor's big, fire pit in his yard, we had the one that was also considered smokeless. Do you remember that one? It was all stainless steel.
Yeah.
And it had some kind of fan or induction system where it kind of like, it wasn't smokeless again. You're burning wood, so it's got some smoke, but it reduces the smoke.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. That's been a while then, hasn't it, since you've been around fire pit?
One more. I actually had the one in my living room where, obviously everybody has a fire pit in their living room. So I did that.
That was a Ukiah fire pit. What happened to that indoor propane one you had?
That's it. I still have it. It's put up right now. If you ever want me to grab it and put it on a show, I can always just set it right here on the coffee table, and we'll have us a fire pit.
All right, we'll have to get with Ukiah to do something with that. But again, tonight I see people like, what's the live giveaway tonight? It's fire starters, things to help start your fire easier from Warm Bond. So again, get those comments over there as to why you love a good bonfire, fire pit night, whatever that looks like. Let us know why you enjoy fires over in the sidebar. And Sketchy, why don't we give a couple of shout outs over there?
Yeah, let's do it. We haven't done that yet. So, and your answer for why you want this isn't because you're a pyromaniac, okay? It has to be something a little bit more legal. All right.
Contained fire.
Yeah. So Jen started the night off with 2 hellos. Michelle said, hey. Denise, hello. Eric, he's the one that gave the quote from Brent Mustberger. Kim gave us some smiley faces with those. I think those are purple stars on the eyes. I'm not sure what that means. Could be crazy. Could be confused. I'm not really sure. Lori, hey, boys. Mary, Alice Lorick, of course. Hi from South Carolina. How is the weather in South Carolina? I hear it's warm up there. Diane, greetings from Sacramento, California. Go Kings, baby. And Sacramento, weather's always great there, so I don't even need to ask. Jen shared. Awesome. Thank you. And Tony B. Luff, what's up? Jen Marukas. Am I saying that right? Marukas or Marukas? Tell me which one is right, first or second. Men are just like women when it comes to losing weight. This is true. Oh, man, you called me out, didn't you? Larry, can't aim it when you pee. Now I can, man. I can see everything. Everything's cool. I can tie my shoes. I can see it when I go. Everything's good. Diane, happy you're healing nicely, Sketchy. Yes. Actually wasn't that bad. Even the doctor said he had to do a little bit more with Sketchy than the normal person. Totally makes sense, right? And so he said you might have a little more pain. So I had about 2 or 3 days of pain. The painkillers were awesome. I haven't had painkillers in 2 days, so I'm all good. And let's see. Tony, hi, Mom. Hi, Mary Alice Lorick. That's funny. Hi, Mom. So now your mom is known as Mom to everyone, Luke. Larry Anderson.
That's right.
Coolio. And how sweet is that, Tony said. One more and we'll move on. Tony said, Sketchy, you need someone to come and fluff your pillows. You know what? That's true. They're getting a little flat.
Oh gosh, yeah. Don't get him started with getting people to come fluff his pillows over there.
Yeah, I need somebody to serve me grapes. That was the wrong way. Grapes. I need fluff pillows. Maybe some a foot massage, a little violin music. Be really nice.
You got him fired up now. All right. Speaking of fired up, oh yeah, the fire pit giveaway we got going on. But we also have another cozy giveaway going on. Let's see if anybody. What's the Sketch? I know you've been paying attention. You're always doing your homework. What's our other cozy giveaway we got going on this week?
Can't hear you, Luke. I can't hear you, Luke. I'm sorry.
You can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here, and I'm going to show it too. So boom. We've got Gobi Heat wireless heated blanket. That's right. Wireless, cordless, cut the cord.
Oh, hold on, wireless? That's awesome because you've always had to plug one of them suckers in a wall.
Yeah, so now there's actually a heated blanket that has a small battery pack with 3 different heating levels. It goes up to like 136 degrees Fahrenheit at the top and has up to 10 hours of battery warm cozy.
Wow.
No cords.
That is awesome, man. 137 degrees is hot. Like, your normal hot tub is like 101 or 2 or 3, something like that. That is hot.
Yeah.
So right. And this would be perfect for like if you're going camping and you might get stuck out in the wilderness in like snow, like California. They've had all kinds of snow up in Northern California. Perfect spot for that. Have this little blanket.
Oh, no doubt. So this is from Gobi Heat, and you can enter to win both on Facebook and double your chance if you go to Instagram on there too. So Facebook, Instagram, Gobi Heat wireless heated blanket. It comes in 3 different colors. I picked the blue one, as you can tell, as I was getting all cozy in my hanging football hammock chair over there. And Sketchy, do you remember that chair? Do you remember sitting in it in Vegas?
I remember actually tripping over it when I was playing ping pong at your house.
Oh yeah, that would happen. That could happen.
But yes, no, I totally remember that when we were in Vegas. I didn't know. I don't know the exact time that you got it. Did you get it shortly after that?
Yep, shortly after that, got it back when lived in Waxahachie, Texas. And now
yes. Let's not do that, Luke.
What, with the country accent?
Yeah, with that was a horrible accent, but I don't know. It seemed a little. I don't know if it's racist or something to me. I don't know.
I don't think that qualifies for that word.
Maybe that's the wrong word, but that's what I'm going to go with.
Stereotypical when you're talking about.
Oh, there you go. Stereotypical. Yeah, better word. Thanks, Luke.
There we go. So again, Facebook, Instagram, Gobi Heat. Let us know what you think about that, because I feel like, and maybe because I feel like with phones, remember back in the day we used to have them, you grab it off the wall, you wrap yourself up in a cord trying to talk to somebody. Then it's like, all right, cordless. Then it's like,
cut the cord.
Yeah, I got a going thermometer right here. It's cordless now. So I'm like, what? I feel like the heated blanket was one of the last things that we had to cut the cord on.
Hold on a second. You're right. This is a great thinking man's game here, or woman's game, thinking people game. So phones, cut. Corded blanket, cut. I have a wireless iron, cut.
Okay.
See, that's a good one, right? A couple of things that haven't been cut yet, Luke. Your wireless internet in your house. You got to have your little base stations. They got to be plugged into a wall. Oh, okay. Cameras. I have wireless cameras. Cut.
Yeah. So anything, name some other things out there that are watching that are still corded that should be cordless. I'm interested to hear those responses out there too.
Oh, dang. What happened? Oh, you know what? I think the butt of my hand is still kind of fat. I lost weight, but this part is really fat. And sometimes when I'm holding the tablet, it'll touch the screen and I'll lose us. So let me get back in there.
All right. He's going to get back in there. Let's see. Sue said wireless is cool. Rondalyn says good luck. Thank you, Vera, for the stars. Randy says wireless. That is cool. Tony, my fish tank filter and bubbler. I guess those need to be cordless, is what Tony is saying. A cordless fish tank coming soon.
Hey, that's not bad. But then if you forget to charge that battery, man, then fish are in a world of hurt.
Yeah, that's maybe
so some things are better corded, I think.
That's fair.
Wireless washer and dryer. There are some things that the cord will never be cut on. Guaranteed.
I don't like to say never, because who would have thought probably some of the stuff now we wouldn't have thought that way back in the day, and yet here we are. But
yeah, in 1980s when I got my first car, could I ever imagine that a car would be able to run off of battery power alone? No.
But back then it's like, you know what? By 2023, Oh, everybody's gonna be flying in their cars. We're all gonna be up in the air flying, but
That is true. We were all like the Jetsons, right?
still tethered by gravity down here. Maybe one day, right?
Yeah, that's it. Bye, Denise. She said, thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night. Apparently, she has something to do. Maybe, taking a bath or washing the dog, doing dishes, whatever. Thanks for showing up.
The first thing that came was taking a bath. There's another question. How often do people take baths nowadays? That's what I want to know. If you're an adult, how often? And it's okay if you do, but how often are you taking a bath? Like, Sketchy, how often do you take a bath?
Okay, yeah, this is a very good question because we're all busy, right? Days are busy, nights are busy, mornings are everything's busy. So we like to get in and get out quick. I only wash certain portions when I take a shower anyway. So I mean that's like the three, the crux of three, right? Here, it's done, right? But when you take a bath, you get to soak and relax. So anytime and I would say twice a year. If I'm going to throw a number out there, 2, 3 times a year, I'll jump in the baths with some bath salts, throw in some lavender bath salts, some orange bath salt, whatever, right? And I'll just soak in there and I'll play my spa music in the background using my Alexa, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, you have to read some of these comments in a minute because I think they're going to be hilarious over here. So for me, I don't know. Does a hot tub that does not count as a bath? Is that fair?
Oh, it can. It can. No. Hot tub can be a bath. You don't even need soap. You don't even need soap. You don't need soap to take a bath, Luke.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to rule a hot tub out for it, but like baths are probably maybe 2. And the reason for the 2 in the last year was that I was testing out a beer bath bomb. So here you go.
That's funny. So two, and one of those 2 was for tailgating challenge. So one of them was personal.
Right. And the other one, they sent an extra bath bomb, and so I used it later because I'd be like, it'd be nice to drink a beer and sit in a hot tub with beer. So there you go.
You know what? Okay, they do say that if you take a bath before you go to bed, your body just gets it gets in that sleep mode, right? So you're already starting to calm down, and coming from Sketchy, this is really weird, but calms you down, gets you ready to go to sleep. So if you're ever having trouble going to sleep, take yourself a bath.
There you go. Sketchy's giving advice before the end of the show. So
Sketchy's wisdom. Oh yeah, I'll drop another one before it's done.
All right, Sketchy, give some. I want to hear some of these people's comments out there for like the bath and everything going on.
Okay, Gina said, I need a Rosie robot, but I have no clue what that is. All right, let's go back up to the comments where they said, okay, wireless cool, one hand, blah, blah, blah. Fat hand, Michelle said fat hands about me. Diane, stove, fridge, HVAC, needs to be cordless. Yep, none of those ever will, Diane, sorry. Yes, but we've lost power and I'm worried that I would lose them. Yes, that is true. You can lose power, but then you can have a battery backup. Let's get to some. I always take baths, Tony said, always. And that is a final comment, right? Always means always, never anything but a bath. Debbie is the complete opposite, no baths. Rhonda Lynn, depends on if my back and hip are hurting. Yep, there you go. That'll help for sure. Throw some Epsom salts in there. Sketchy knows a lot of stuff. I'm telling you. Y'all wouldn't imagine this, but I do. Tony, Sketchy just uses baby wipes. That has happened many times. In fact, sometimes just, toilet paper or paper towels, just whatever's available, to tell you the truth. Heather, only take a shower. Sue, showers unless I need to soak my old bones. Yes, I agree with that. And then there's the Rosie Robot comment again. Let us know what that Rosie Robot is, Gina. And beer bath. Interesting, Sue says. So Luke took a bath in something that was quite interesting one time. Luke, do you recall this?
I mean, was it the time I went to Oregon and did the full-on beer bath experience?
Yes, sir. I think it was a hot bath. Is that right?
Yeah, so it was a tub and they filled it up with different outside. Because remember, beer has yeast. You don't want to soak in yeast. That is not a good call. But they took elements of the beer and they put real hops in the tub with you too. And so it was a cool experience. And so a company made a bath bomb that had real a real hop and some other things in there of like beer variety that you can put in your own tub and do it. It doesn't create it the same way, but it's still kind of a fun way to have that beer bath experience for the beer connoisseurs out there.
It was crazy looking. I think you did a mud bath one time too. Or so, anyway, Rhonda Lynn did give us an answer on Rosie Robot. It's the robot in the Jetsons. I would have never guessed the name of that robot, but Rosie Robot from the Jetsons.
Nice.
Diane said live-in made. I guess robots are live-in made. Hey, my vacuum is wireless. I have a robot vacuum, so I'm sure most of us do now, right? So I don't know. The world is going to hell in a handbasket.
My mom said, "Hop in the Spa." That was the name of the place in Bend, Oregon. My mom We did not share the same tub for anybody out there about to make a comment.
That's funny. 2-for-1 special.
So you're in a room, and so the tubs are angled, so it's like a couples thing. And so my wife and I went in there, and so you're looking at each other across the way from the tubs, but you each have your own personal tub, which is again cool experience to do.
That's nice. Maybe we can go together sometime, Luke, and we'll get in the room with the tubs next to each other.
They opened one in Denver now, so next time you come up here, we can go. We can have a bro date at the beer house.
So let's go run some trails in the Bronco, and then we'll have us a little bro date at the spa.
It's going downhill quick over here. All right, with that, here's the plug. Giveaway tonight. WARMBOND Fire starters are given away to a lucky winner tonight. This is to support their grand prize giveaway that's going on all this week and next for their all new fire pit. I'll show it again for those that are just tuning in over here in our sidebar. This thing is sweet. You can enter to win. There's a link on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of our profiles. You can find that link so you can get all of your entries to max it out and have a nice.
I love their little logo too, man. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, this is a brand new product. Because again, this is something I don't have any content except for what they said. I haven't tested it because they said we had to push it back because their launch is like going on like nowish, and so like this is so new. Like it's one of the first people like in America to like actually use it and test it out, which is pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool that one of our viewers will have one of the first ones in the entire nation. That's cool.
No doubt about that. All right. So last week, Sketchy, you weren't here. You were healing up. And so we had a guest on. The guest was the owner of the Coiffeur Shot Glass. I
knew that. I wish I would have been able to watch that. Somebody put in a comment just now saying Coiffeur Shot Glasses should make a Coiffeur tub.
So it's like you can float on top of the alcohol and then sink.
None of us are saying how we know how this will work. We're just thinking a tub shaped like a coiffeur glass would be pretty cool. But how did that go last week? I mean, nobody can measure up to me, but just being fair to the person that joined you here, Luke, how did it go?
So this is his first time ever being on live. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to step in. I was like, he's like, child, worry about anything. I was like, dude, like I usually work with a guy over here that's just all over the place. So there's really nothing you can say or do that's going to be anything I deal with on a weekly basis with sketch. Okay.
Yeah.
But
that kind of put him at ease. Okay.
Yeah, so he made one on the live show, which, as you know, like doing stuff live, you're like a little more pressured. And
my gosh!
But here's why I brought this up, because one of the, I guess, questions that came from the fans last week was like, well, once you make it, like, and the alcohol sitting on top of the mixer, once you make it, how long will it stay separated? And so
that's a very good question.
Yeah, so everybody out there, I've done some testing. I've done some testing after this because some people are like, oh, who cares? As long as it can make its way to my mouth by the time I put it there. That's all that matters.
Well, that's not an irrelevant comment. That's a perfectly reasonable comment.
No doubt. But it's like, going back to the, the science and the testing aspect. It's like, I kind of.
Okay, so you want us to guess like how much time we think?
Yeah, like how long? So I made one after the show last Thursday night. How long do you think before it like went into each other and couldn't hold it anymore?
I think that you woke up the next morning and it was still separated. Don't say anything yet, but I think that's what I think.
Comments over here. Everybody put your comment in. Is it hours? Is it a day? Is it days? Let me know what your thought is how long the quafford lasts.
So to go along with that, I'll just say 1 day. Okay.
All right, Sketchy's going 1 day. Who wants to go over or under his guess? We'll give you a minute to get those.
Oh, Tony, 15 minutes. Rhonda Lynn, 11 days. Holy cow. Michelle, 5 days. Denise, 8 days.
And now it's hard to be 11 days, but it's only been 7 days since the show.
Well, you'll just have to do this again, Luke. Okay, 1 day as well, Jen says. 12 hours, Vera said. Okay, so half a day, 12 hours. Mary Alice says 12 hours. Okay, good. Heather says overnight. Jeannie, I think it's Jeannie. It's Jean or Jeannie. 7 days. Sue, under 30 minutes. Okay, so we have some good guesses out here. Luke, reveal.
All right, so with that, I have it here still beside me. Let's see how we're looking now.
No way.
A little bit. This was pomegranate and pickle juice, pickle vodka that went into there. It's starting to evaporate or starting to break down now, but it was like 5 days. Like 5 days of clear.
Wow. I would have never guessed that. But then again, you're thinking the chemical breakdown of the alcohol and the chaser isn't really going to, well, I guess it could change over time, but if it's separated, it's going to stay separated, is what I was thinking.
Yeah, and so part of it, I still feel like it's partially separated, but I think part of it too, some of it's evaporating. But again, who leaves liquor sitting out open for a week?
Right, and Jeremy thinks this is a complete waste of liquor, Luke. He said a trick question. Alcohol goes in my belly.
Again, it's in the name of science, Jeremy. In the name of science, we do this. So yeah, good stuff. All right.
That's awesome. Michelle did say 5 days, so we'll give her credit. So about right now, it's 5 days, Luke, you said, and it is starting to do something, but you're not sure what. So we'll just call it 5 days for now. And Michelle, good guess, but you don't win anything tonight. I apologize.
So at least 5 days, maybe a little bit longer. Because today's basically day 6. Yesterday it was still good. Today I'm I don't know if it's evaporating or slowly starting to get into there. But either way, it's longer than what you need it to be because it should never sit. I'm even if you made them,
yeah, it just like it goes in the belly, man. If it can last 30 seconds, I'm good. And I mean the alcohol separation.
I guess the only thing, we'll wind down the show and pick a winner here in just a few minutes. But answer this last everybody at home. Why, outside of just me wanting to test things like I'm doing, why would you make a shot sit for any longer than 10 minutes? What would be a reason, a legitimate reason for Jeremy? I know Jeremy's over here pulling his hair out oh my gosh, you can't talk about this.
Yeah, he's 15 minutes, what the heck? So no, there are some valid reasons why you'd want to do this, so y'all take guesses.
Yeah. So did you
Luke, I just had a brain, that's not a brain freeze or a brain fart, it was something good. Okay. So I know this probably wouldn't work too well, but I was thinking you could do a Jell-O shot in a Quaker glass. And you could save that forever, right? It could be in the freezer forever or whatever, refrigerator.
So you're saying do the Jell-O on the bottom and then have the liquor on the top?
I'm not sure what I'm saying. It just came into mind and I'm spitting it out.
Yeah, I'm not quite, because again, the Jell-O is at the bottom and the liquor's at the top.
I don't need your rationale or anything. It just was in the mind and it came out. That's it.
Okay. Fair enough. So while you get some comments over there, I'll give a couple of shameless plugs. Amazon store, if you're looking for some fun gear for the pool, for the backyard grilling, getting ready for tailgating season, check out our Amazon store. Links over in the side. You can always find it on our website as well, too. If you would like a weekly email as a reminder of things, you can sign up for that. That's on our website. Links also now in the sidebar. And finally.
Nice. Yeah. Are you ready, Luke? Are you ready?
Yep. Yeah. So again, text messages. There it is right there. 866-498-1908. Text the word tailgating and get one alert per week. One. That is all.
Just one little alert. So Tony said trying to go sober. Absolute respectful guess. That is incorrect, Tony. Vera, it's not meant to sit around, Vera says, which I can definitely agree with that. Denise says no reason at all for liquor to send away. Okay, y'all have great guesses. However, there is one. Where was it? Diane says waiting for the guest of honor to show up. Yes, you have like 30 drinks you got to make. Your people don't show up for another hour. Having it sit there for a little while would be nice to be able to make them and have them look just like the moment you made it in 30 minutes. Okay, everything's great. Love the story, Debbie Sue says. Denise, yay. Tony, I love the text reminders. Diane, me. Tito's is my favorite, Heather says. And Vera says, I'm in. Are we ready to pick a winner?
I think we are ready to pick that winner, Sketchy. So again, the giveaway. Sketchy, what's the giveaway for? Have you been paying attention tonight?
Yeah. The giveaway is for the fire starter.
Yep, fire starter from Warm Bond. Easy way to help start your fire pit that you currently have. Or obviously, if you get a Warm Bond one in the future, it'll be an epic way to get that started for some ambiance, coziness, and warmth. Remember, the wireless heated blanket from Gobi Heat giveaway is on Facebook and our Instagram pages, so check that out. YouTube just hit 3.5 million lifetime views.
Whoa.
Thank you all that have watched YouTube videos, and please go subscribe to the channel, watch some of the videos. I promise you will enjoy at least half of them. The other half.
That's just like these lives, man. About half you'll be pleased with, half of them will piss you off, or a quarter of them will piss you off, and a quarter of them will be displeasing. So just whatever. Just show up, and we're here on Thursdays, typically, unless we have surgery. All right, Here we go. Luke, you ready?
All right, let's get it. The winner for the Warm Bond Fire Pit Fire Starters is going to be...
Oh, the pressure, man. Like, I want to do it right when you say it, but then I'm like, no, I got to keep scrolling a little bit. Okay, here we go. And the winner is Vera Hansen. You have won the fire starter tonight. Vera Hansen. She said, brain blown.
Congratulations, Vera. Shoot me a direct message, and I will get you hooked up with a pack of the Warm Bond Fire Starters. Everyone else, go out there and enter the Wonderful Fire Pit we got going on. With that, Sketchy, leave the people with something to go out into the world and make it a better place.
You know, I had a couple of thoughts on this. They were mulling around, but I'll just do a public service announcement.
Yes,
Visits to your doctor will ensure that you have better health going forward. For your safety, for your health, go to your primary care visits, get it done. However, I will also say, do not let your hernias grow from 1 to 3.
Can they grow, or is it separate incidents that happen?
It was all separate incidents. My belly had gotten so large, it started stretching everything. So now that I'm put back together, I got a tummy tuck and no hernia. So I'm happy.
All right. Well, there you go. So there's Sketchy's advice. And again, it's never a bad thing to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves with whatever that may look like.
Amen.
So, I'm Luke. That's Sketchy. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you didn't, hey, you're still here with us. Hope you have a good night.
Yeah. So who's the fool? You're still here with us.